Gentlemen, this is James from the channel Terribly Tough, and today we are going to talk about two wow factor fragrances. We have GISADA the original and GISADA Intense. Is it redundant to own both? Which one is the one to buy? Which one is better? Which one is a safer blind buy? Is it worth the investment of $100 to $150 to own either one? Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. Welcome to the party.
I was born to be free.
Alright guys, welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. This is James from the channel Terribly Tough. My goal on this channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers by New Year's. We're gonna get there. But before we get started guys, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, share the page, share the channel. Helps the algorithm, helps me promote more and push more videos out for you guys and help each other smell good all of the time. Now let's get right into the review. This one was released in 2019. GISADA Intense was released in 2022. They both are a spin-off of Dior Sauvage. So GISADA would be a spin-off of Dior Sauvage, the original, whereas GISADA Intense will be a spin-off of Dior Sauvage Elixir, all right, a more darker, richer, denser vibe. Now let's dissect both of them. First, we're going to start off with GISADA the original. See, this one I love because this is fresh, it's clean, it's citrusy. It's a more refined version of Dior Sauvage because you have a lot more fruits in here. You have a lot more energy, a lot more different vibes with this one. We have apple, mandarin, cardamom. We also have mango, which gives it that exotic taste to it. And then as we go to the dry down, we have vanilla, amber, a very complex fragrance, a compliment getter, very mass appealing. This one is very bright. This is your energy. This is your pre-workout before the workout. This gets you in preparation for what's about to happen. Because when people put their nose onto this one, it is game over because this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I like this. It's a safe buy. I wasn't really sure what I was getting into when I bought it because I thought, okay, it's going to smell like Dior Sauvage. Not at all. This is Dior Sauvage but refined, on steroids, more brighter, more longer lasting, more sexier, more richer, and that's what you want to put on. That's what you want to gravitate towards when you're looking for a good fragrance. You want something that projects well, lasts long, and smells amazing. And you get all of that in one bottle when you get the original GISADA Ambassador. And this is not that type of fragrance to be lollygagging about and figuring out what you want to do. This is a staple to your collection. This is a must-have scent because it's very, very likable, very easy, very pleasant to wear, very pleasant to smell in the air. You want to put this type of fragrance to your nose because this is that fragrance that everybody wants to know. What is it that you're wearing? Because it has that type of wow factor, sex appeal in a bottle. This is the more safer blind buy of the two. Now, if you have balls, cojones, you don't care about what other people think and you just want a very ballsy, a very spicy, manly, mature-like scent, then you will go with Ambassador Intense. Now, if you buy Ambassador Intense, you are not seeking social validation because you go in your own way. You have your own personality. Right off the bat, you smell the aroma protruding through the bottle. This is a very spicy, elegant, rich fragrance. When people compare this one to Dior Sauvage Elixir, my thoughts, the way I would explain it, is this one is a lot more likable, more mass appealing than the Elixir. Now I understand Dior Sauvage Elixir is very, very mass appealing to the women, to the men. Everybody likes it. When I smell GISADA Ambassador Intense, I would say it's a lot sweeter, a lot more richer than Elixir. The thing that I had with Elixir, it smells a lot different from when it's in the air because in the air it's very likable. But then when I went to the skin and I smelled it, it has that bitter saltiness to it, darker, richer. But this one, GISADA Intense, I like it because it is a more likable, mass appealing fragrance because the way that it smells in the air is the way that it smells on the skin, and that's what I like. A more refined fragrance than Dior Sauvage Elixir. I understand it has similar DNA, but it does its own thing. This is a more sweeter fragrance, a more sportier version. This is a more woman-pleasing, attracting fragrance. This screams alpha. The key player to this is going to be the licorice. You have the cardamom and of course the incense, which brings that spicy edge to the fragrance. Caramel, cinnamon, Very edible, very gourmand, very rich type of fragrance. This one to me is more of a Playboy-like fragrance. This gives the same type of performance as the Dior Sauvage Elixir. This is definitely a dressed up fragrance. Whereas the original GISADA is more dressed down, dressed up type of fragrance. It could be a signature fragrance because throughout the year, any type of season, any reason, you could wear this type of fragrance. It's clean, it's sweet, exactly up the alley of what women like. This one is more challenging because if you're not into the darker scents, if you're not into licorice, it could definitely be off-putting. If you like darker, more warmer scents, something for the fall and winter, then GISADA Intense would definitely be up your alley. You have the positive vibes, the energy that comes from GISADA Ambassador, which I love. That's your daytime fragrance. Well, now when you want to go to a date night, warmer fragrance, something more alluring, more challenging, more hypnotizing, then I would go with GISADA Intense because it has a personality of itself. So that's my review, guys, on the difference between GISADA the original and GISADA Intense. Now, I can tell you right now, guys, if you're going to spend your money and you had to figure out which one between the two, I will go with the original. I hope to help you guys out with buying decisions because it's not easy to come out of pocket. $150 for one, $150 for another one, $300 in total. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments down below if you have either one, guys. If you have the original or you have Intense, or if you have Dior Sauvage Elixir, and you could compare the two. All right, guys, I appreciate your comments as always. Appreciate you for following me. The goal is 1,000 subscribers by New Year's. I'll see you guys in the next review. Thank you for watching. As always, this is James from the channel Terribly Tough.